Isaac, of all the people that I know could have done that.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more Modern Skyblock 2. Jackie Nick, hello.
Hello. Welcome back, everyone.
Nick,
we're on the lower level of the island, and
on the lower level.
I don't know. What are we doing?
With like too many furnaces, Nick.
What are we doing?
We're getting to an extreme furnace level. You know, we've got the crude blast furnace. Which, first of all, we need to have words with this blast furnace, Nick. It's being very crude. You know, it's swearing at us all the time. It's just such a rude, crude blast furnace. We got this monstrosity of a creation in the middle. The coke oven.
This is just
the
awful.
Alloy
This coke
kiln.
oven. Oh, I want to burn it all. We need some more crafting tables.
But we need it all. We need it all,
No.
Nick. We need all of it.
No.
Flipping heck. Also, I have done some work, Nick, between sessions. If you look over here, we got a basic drawers. We got wood for days, Nick. I don't know if you noticed this. You've run away already, but we got a little bonsai farm
that's
upstairs.
a lot of wood.
I know, Nick. We got
That's a lot of wood.
2048 of every wood because these storage drawers are full of wood.
So I
It's
see.
crazy.
You've got automatic pipe systems.
Yeah.
Going in to the
And look at
storage
this,
drawers.
Nick. For the first time in history, it's going to start raining men, but actually it's going to be apples. Look at this thing. We got food.
Oh my god!
We've
This
actually
is brilliant.
got over 1,000 apples.
Apples from bonsais.
Yeah, from oak trees.
That's just fantastic. Like,
And
I think
so-
you've actually just made my life.
Nick, that was the plan. We no longer have to worry about eating food, which is, it's always a problem with you and I. You know, we start with full health, we start with full hunger, and by the end of the recording session, we're both on half a heart, no hunger, just walking around as slow as you possibly can.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Trying just to
stay
eke
alive.
out the last bits of crafting. But yeah, Nick, look at this. Very simple farm. We got birch, we got oak, we got jungle, and then we got dark oak, all just growing away. Slowly
Yeah.
but surely, producing trees. And if you check the chest, Nick, they're backing up now because there's so much freaking stuff. We've filled up the storage drawers. I know.
Cheese.
Cheddar cheese. What's your favorite type of cheese, Nick? Are you a cheddar man? Are you
I
a
like cheddar,
mozzarella
I like
man?
mozzarella.
You a red Leicester man? You are an Edam?
I like the red Leicester
Gloucestershire,
melts from McDonald's.
Green, mouldy.
I mean, you're just talking about milk bottle tops now. Not
Red.
even
Yeah,
red, green,
orange.
blue, full
Oh.
fat,
Yeah,
semi-skimmed.
semi-skimmed. I'm all about that semi-skimmed life, Nick. Bit of green top.
Green top,
That's where I live my life, Nick. I
I'm a
live my
green
life on
top
the
boy
green
in
top
general,
boy.
but a blue top boy for coffee.
Yeah, well,
Or
you
like
gotta have
hot
it, yeah.
chocolate or any drink.
Gotta make those drinks as unhealthy as possible.
Yeah, exactly.
So Nick, we actually got to the point where a few of these storage drawers were full because we're getting attacked.
Oh, Jesus.
Because have we seen? Look at this zombie. This is what zombies look like sometimes. They got like these freaking. Do you see his outfit?
Jesus. Yeah,
You see,
he's got a good outfit.
Yeah, there are some big old zombies that have got the same kind of outfit style going on. They've got like this mummification vibe. It's weird.
Jesus, did he just go through the gap?
Yeah, you fit him, you pushed him through the gap. But Nick, we have so the basic storage drawers can only hold 2,048 of any given item.
Right.
But you'll notice, Nick, that if you look at like the whaler, the arrows, we've got 3,094, we've got 2,812, you know, we've got 2,892. So if you shift right click, Nick, on not like that, god damn it. If you shift right click on the
For fuck's sake, come on.
if you shift right click on one and happen not to pick it up, you might notice that on the inside.
Oh shit! I think we've got
But well, Nick, god damn it! You're not supposed to be able to pick these up from the
Do you
front.
want to
I
just
don't
explain
think.
it to me? Just tell me, please.
Nick, look at this. You can pick the goddamn pipes up. Long story short, Nick, is that it's got an iron upgrade in it, so you can now store more items. Okay, I upgraded all of these, so they can now store like 96 stacks of items, which I think is maybe double, maybe just a bit more than double of the original storage capacity. But Nick, we are still running into the same problem. That is, this end chest over here that is full of potions is still full of potions now. I've made it a double chest, Nick, and it's yet again full of potions. And then if you come look over here, Nick, in the normal chest that all the drops start in.
There we go. Revenge is sweet.
God damn it, Nick. Nick, come and look at this chest. Come and look at that splash potion of healing. Look at this chest. This chest also full of potions. It's also got a poison sack there in the bottom right. But like, we got, and then Nick, look at the spawner. Just look here.
Oh my god!
Do you see all the items? That
We've
are
got a
just
lot of things just
so
lying around.
All of the hoppers are backed up. The chest is backed up. This chest over here is backed up, Nick. We need to do something about this potion problem.
So what you're saying is we have too much stuff.
We've got too many potions. Because, like, Yeah.
Can we just automatically drop them off the edge?
I mean, we could just put a trash can here.
Yeah.
To get rid of anything that's not, storage draw material. But I mean, another option, Nick, you actually killed me. I actually died from withering away.
I'm proud, so I'm pleased.
Wow.
I feel accomplished.
That's very, very rude, Nick. What I was thinking, though, is there is a potion generator from extra utilities, too, so we can potentially turn these potions into power instead of getting rid of them. Just pump them into like a generator and then use that for some source of juice. Potentially. It does require 5 blaze rods.
Do you reckon it'll be a good generator? Like, does it produce a lot of power? Because potions are quite,
I think it produces 40 redstone flux per tick no matter what. But depending on how complex the potion is, it will produce it for a longer or a shorter period of time. You know what I'm saying? So I think those really complex potions might last longer. Not quite sure how long the normal ones would last. They do require blaze rods, though, Nick, which right now we do not have, I don't think, a way of making. There isn't a crafting
we can only make
recipe
blaze
for turning.
powder, can't we? The dust.
Yeah. Now, if you get a flawless calculator, we can craft 4 blaze powder. Yeah. You can if you add blaze powder to blaze powder, then divide it by blaze powder, and then add it to blaze powder again, you get blaze rods.
Right.
So if you get a flawless calculator, that'd be great. But the flawless calculator, Nick, is very expensive. So we're not going to bother with that. Just get
one of those Casio like full color display ones.
Yeah, it's like real expensive. Like $4 million, and we just don't have that money, Nick. We just don't have.
We don't. It's not in the budget.
No, it's not.
It's not. We'll have
to go to Congress, ask them to change the budget, and you know how Congress is, Nick. They don't want to pass anything. They're all, just going to hold it up. Then they're going to filibuster the bill, and then it's going to be
lobbyists and stuff.
Big Casio. They want us to buy their calculator. We're trying to make our own calculator, but half of Congress is in the pocket of big calculator, and it's all a bit much, Nick. It's all a bit much. So instead, we're not going to do that. Instead, Nick, we're going to work towards making these freaking pistons that we still cannot make. Despite our toughest efforts, we still do not have the power to make a piston, Nick. We need to get empowered Restonia crystals. So to do that, Nick, we need an empowerer.
I'm aware that we're playing like the awful version of this pack. So are you saying in the normal version of this pack, it would just be regular piston recipe?
Yes.
Right. Okay. I'm not going to say anything.
We are playing the quote unquote normal version of this pack.
Tears just roll down my eye. But yeah.
The pack
my face even
defaults when you launch it up, Nick, to this version of the pack, which is normal. There is kitchen sink mode, in which no recipes have been changed, which would be where pistons are normal. But for us, not going to happen. So Nick, if you come downstairs, actually, real quick, I have done a bit of grinding off camera. So fun fact, actually, before you come downstairs, stay up here. Yeah. What you can do is with these. You may remember, Nick, previously, in a previous life, you put down stone, you get out your rock grinder, you grind it, and it gives you, like, the lapis, the dirty apatite, that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
One thing you can do is there is a block called compressed stone, not compressed cobblestone, so you can craft 9 stone together to make compressed stone, and then you can break it with the compressed grinder to get a lot more stuff all at once, just a little bit less grindiness.
Yeah.
And so between sessions, Nick, I did a bunch of this. I got a bunch of stone, crafted it up into a couple of compressed stone, which is, easy enough. And then once you got a couple of compressed stone, you can throw it all down like this, and then you can get your compressed rock grinder out, and then you can vein mine them away like this, and probably leave some images for Nick.
Yeah.
After I did that, Nick, I went downstairs. Also, just keep coming back for me as well. Head downstairs, and I did a bunch of... Nick, it's going to take a while for you to break with your fists, my man. Do you want to take this cobblestone?
I did it. It's gone. It was all right.
Okay. If you come on down, Nick, I just did a bunch of work at the cauldron. And so if you look at this chest, Nick, we've got a bit of lapis, we've got some nether quartz, we've got some gems, some apatite, some soda quartz.
Crushed stone, Isaac. I mean...
Yeah, well, you get crushed stone no matter what, Nick. So,
I see, okay.
Fun fact, actually, is that you're supposed to be able to use crushed stone to get other stuff, if that makes sense. So one thing you can do, Nick, is you can... It's weird, and I don't necessarily quite know why it exists, but if you type in, for example, let me see here, if you were to type in pulverized iron, right?
Yeah.
And it's the first one there from Thermal Foundation.
Yeah.
Click on that, and then click over until you get to the cauldron cleaning. And you'll see that 1 crushed stone in a cauldron gives you a 0.035% chance to get pulverized iron.
Oh my god.
And so...
never.
Yeah. Here you go, Nick. Here is a stack of crushed stone, right?
Right, I'm going to press
Have you got space in your inventory?
Just see what it could... Oh, yeah, we've got a
It can make everything.
0.013%. Yeah.
But it's such a low percent. So, Nick, you right-click on the cauldron here and try and get anything, right? Give us some right-clicking. I'll keep filling this up. Just keep right-clicking, and we'll go through a full stack, and you'll probably get nothing, right, out of this stack of stone. So I'm not quite sure why it exists. I guess at some point you could automate this to just try and
you get like 1 iron ingot.
Yeah, but like if you automate it, did you get anything from the stack?
No, absolutely not.
I don't know why it exists. I honestly have no idea why it was implemented in the game, but. That's the thing you can do, Nick. That's what we can use all of that stone for that we get. But the point being, Nick, that we've now got, some diamonds. We've got we got a lot of crystals from whatever mod this is from. What mod is it? Silent gems, as well as a bit of apatite, a bit of lapis. So if you need any of that stuff, Nick, it's down here. Also, one thing that I don't think I've mentioned before, but if you come on upstairs, Nick, the way that we get nether quartz is you take netherrack and you do the exact same thing. You hammer it down with the grinder. Mm-hmm. But instead of giving you like lapis and diamonds and redstone and whatnot, it gives you nether quartz. I think it gives you like cobalt and some other stuff like that. So if you want to get nether quartz, you take your netherrack, you whack it down like that, give it a grind like that. You get nether powder, which does the same thing as this crushed stone. You got like a 1 in 12 billion% chance of getting anything from it. But you also sometimes get quartz from it. So that's how you get nether quartz. And that's why I got a bunch of crushed netherrack. So Nick, if you could work on getting us an empowerer, that would be great. As Tony the Tiger would say, it would be great. Also, I upgraded our condenser here to a steel one, so it's a bit better than it was before, Nick.
What crap is this? Like,
Nick,
I feel like I've been thrown under the bloody bus here, Isaac.
Don't you even start with me, Nick, about that crafting recipe, okay? You just do your work. Do what we pay you to do.
Do your job. Yeah, get back into the sweatshop. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, 60p an hour.
60p an hour. What a wage.
60p a minute is actually quite a lot.
Yeah. Well, Nick, so for those who don't know, Nick actually works. It's like restaurants in the US, right? You work based on tips. And so we're allowed to pay you below minimum wage because we expect you to make it up in tips.
But when people tell me things that sounds quite funny, I'm like, that's a good tip.
Yeah, so if you just
give me life advice, I'm like, shit, that's a massive tip.
Yeah, so if you just leave Nick a tip in the comment section down below, just give him some helpful advice.
Yeah.
That will subsidize his wage, and that's how he keeps going. There you go. Just give him a tip in the comment section down below.
That's how it works in real life.
Yep, that's how it works in real life.
You get rich quick.
That's how we do it in England. You just, everyone's giving tips left, right, and centre. There's no money exchanged here. Just It's good old fashioned knowledge.
Knowledge is money.
Knowledge
is money.
Okay, here we go.
Isaac,
yes, that's me.
You said you get nether quartz by hammering netherrack, right?
Yeah.
Where do we get the netherrack from again?
Oh, so do you need nether quartz?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah, you need a lot of it, don't you? So
I need a lot of it.
Netherrack, if you just search netherrack in JEI, it's in the combustion heater.
Okay.
8 cobblestone and 3 blaze powder plus 920 heat units gets you what you're after. So you can actually do it in the bronze one as well, which is quite nice. You'd have to do it in the silly one. But you are missing a button there, Nick, but I can make you a new one. Here you go. I'm a nice guy like that. Boom.
So,
look at that. Got you a fancy stone one and everything.
So I use the quick dropper, don't I?
A little bit rustic, yeah. So
a bit rustic.
If you just put, if you put 8 cobblestone and 3 blaze powder into that top dropper, you'll get 8 netherrack back. But yeah, just make sure
you
do
we have
it
any blaze powder?
Nick, there is a big old storage drawer over here that has some in it.
Oh,
it doesn't have a lot in it, but you can get more from gunpowder.
Yeah.
Remember, gunpowder in the exploder. And we've got like 3,000 gunpowder over by the storage drawers. So Nick,
10 and 3. 8 and 3.
8 and 3. 83.
How do I get this cobblestone out of this chest?
Nick, you don't. You get it out of the storage drawer right here.
It's always...
So right now, Nick, this is actually disabled. I've put the block breaker on top of this chest, so you can't open the chest. The reason why I put the block breaker on top of the chest is because the chest is full, and I don't want it making more cobblestone. But I guess for now, I can just I'll put it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't be using this chest. Oh, now I've done it.
Have you done it? Have you only gone and done it? Are you all right? Are you? What have you done? I'm going back to what I was doing before. Oh, that's brilliant. Isaac, of all the people that I know could have done that, the only person is me who could have actually done that. I am impressed.
Well,
I'm impressed, actually.
Thanks, Nick.
I am impressed.
It's because it's...
Yeah, come on. Come on, bring on the excuses.
I don't know who moved this. It was probably me. It's set up wrong, Nick. It's just set up wrong. So, anyway. There you go. God damn it. You got some netherrack. You can also make compressed netherrack, Nick, so don't forget that. You can craft it into 9. And then here's a crushed compressor if you want to use that.
Thank you.
Gosh dang it. Anyway, I'm getting into EvilCraft, Nick, okay? That's my calling here. There's a mod called EvilCraft that we need to use to get into the piston. And I have made, Nick, a blood extractor. So if you want to come over here and... does that work? Oh, no. Shift right-click to extract or auto-supply. Shift right-click. Okay. So I think what I have to do with this, Nick, is I think I have to kill... pardon me. I think I have to kill... I'm just burping into the microphone. I think I have to kill mobs whilst holding the blood extractor in order to get blood from the mobs that I can then put into the extractor. Right? And then we put the blood down and we use it for other, like, nefarious purposes. So... Yeah. Oh, well, that was just 10 out of 10, wasn't it? Okay.
Are you all right, Isaac?
What is your problem, Nick, okay? What?
I just want to know if everything's going all right for you.
I'm trying to use a blood extractor, Nick, to get blood, okay? The NHS is always telling us to give blood, and so I'm going out, Nick, with my extractor. I'm going to take it from people, and I'm going to give it to the NHS. That's the plan, all right?
Yes, it's like Robin Hood for the NHS.
Yeah, but I'm going to take it from everybody, not just the rich. You know, if you're poor, I'll still take your blood.
Yeah, you still
I don't want any blue blood, Nick. I just want...
You're not blood poor. You still got loads of blood. It's not as if you're anemic.
Yeah, we just want loads of blood. Okay, so EvilCraft. I think I'm going to have to make the manual, Nick. I think I'm going to have to go... Make the freaking manual for. Actually, didn't you get?
You've got.
Okay.
There's just this stuff called dirty citrine, and it sounds a bit suspect.
Nick, I have.
But that's probably because I thought it said dirty clitrine.
Oh, Nick.
What's up?
So, remember that tome you got before that had all the books in it?
Yes.
When you open it up and you click on one of the books, it turns that tome into that book. So, like, my tome now, the tome that I had is now gone, and it's been replaced with the Origins of Darkness, which is the book for EvilCraft, which I'm about to, embark on.
I hear so you can choose the book you want.
I hear it's a good read. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Blood extraction. Using some spikes, I was able to make a simple utility to obtain some blood from various places. When killing certain beasts, the item will fill up with blood when it is somewhere within your inventory. Sometimes you might come across some blood stains on the ground, or a simple shift right click will put some blood... we'll put some of the blood in your extractor. So can I take the... So I've noticed, you might have noticed as well, those little like blood stains on the floor whenever you die.
Yeah. And mobs as well.
Oh, so you can straight up just suck that blood up off the floor, Nick.
Oh.
Yeah, just like get on the floor, just...
Oh.
and just suck it up. So if you could just like... Give me a second, does that... Oh yeah, look at that. Was that just like a little bit?
Have you got my blood now? Are you happy?
Yeah.
You happy I'm dead?
I am quite. I got a little bit of blood from you, Nick. You
how much though? Is it worth it?
No, not at all.
I think it's 4 pints. I think on average, if you lose 4 pints of blood, that's when you die.
Oh well, I got like 300 millibuckets there.
I mean, that's not 4 pints. Oh,
it's definitely
my God.
not 4 pints. But
Jesus, man.
I'm not sucking it right out of you.
You're dominating me.
Yeah, well, that's the plan.
Jesus Christ.
Nick, I thought you enjoyed this. I thought you wanted me to dominate. Here we go. I do need to kill you like one more time, though, Nick, if you could.
Okay, all right. One more.
It might be... I mean,
I've got 9 lives, you bastard. All right.
So, okay.
Okay.
So I think I've got enough now to like make a pool of blood. I'm not gonna lie, Nick. I'm no expert on this mod. This EvilCraft here.
It's a whole new experience, which is a good thing.
It's a whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No matter where you are, it's time to start. Because I don't know. I'm trying to sing the song from Aladdin.
In the boom boom machine, right?
Sure.
It's just gunpowder to get blaze, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just gunpowder.
Yeah. So now, what we need, the whole reason I'm making this, by the way, for those who are watching, is in order to make a piston, which we're going to need in the future, we need a redstone ingot. And to make that, we need an empowered Redstonia crystal, which is made with the Empowerer, but we also need a blood orb. Now, to get a blood orb, we need a blood infuser. And to get a blood infuser, we need cobblestone and a blood-infused core, which is made with a dark power gem. Throw a dark gem in the middle of a pool with at least 5 non-hardened blood blocks. So, Nick, I need a lot more blood from you, bud.
What about the mobs?
The mobs are hard to kill. You're very easy to kill. So if you wouldn't mind just dying a few more, like tens of times, that would be great. Almost there, Nick. You're very close. There you go. I've tipped you over the edge. I got 5,000. So, Nick.
Okay, thanks, man.
I think if you want to look at this real quick, what I'm going to do here is 1 second. let me get a dark gem. So I believe what we have to do now is. Also, that might not be the last bit of blood collecting today.
Oh, for God's sake.
If I do this, I think. Do you want to come watch this, Nick? You want to come and see what all your blood's being put to use for?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure it says in the book, I'm trying to make let me look here. I'm trying to make. Overall, I'm trying to make a blood infuser. To get in blood infuser, I need to have a dark power gem. To get a dark power gem, it says throw a dark gem in the middle of a pool with at least 5 non-hardened blood blocks. Okay? So, I don't know where you are, Nick, but here we go.
I'll be over.
Okay, I'm going to put down your 5 buckets of blood that I have extracted from you.
Okay.
Here we go. And then, oh no, it hardens too quickly. Take it back.
Oh God, you're bathing in my blood, you awful human being.
It's hardened. Oh, it unhardened.
It is hardened.
It hardened. I need to put it all down. Make sure make sure it remains unhardened, and then boom. Look at that.
What is
I got
that?
a dark power gem.
Oh my God, that is very dark.
Infused with Nick essence.
Netherrack, cobblestone and blaze. Yeah.
Yeah, 8-3 ratio.
Yeah, I'm just putting. If I just shove it all in, will it just do it anyway?
You need to have the right ratio.
Oh, I see.
So you can shove it all in, but you need the right ratio. So if you're gonna have 64 to 24, yeah, okay. As long as you get me, fam. So now let me see here. If I want to make a
would it be
blood infuser, I need
8 to 2, right?
Shards. Pardon?
8
to 3. 8 to 3.
8 to 3. Okay.
Okay, I think I've got that, Nick. I think I've got that. Do we have ink sacks? We do. Good stuff from that A-tier squid farm. We've still got beneath us, by the way, Nick. I don't know if you remember that thing.
Do we still have that? That's incredible.
Look down when you get a free chance. We've got a big old thing down there. All right, Nick. It's that time of year again, bud.
Oh God, you put the cobblestone down.
I'm sorry, my friend. I don't need quite as much this time, though. I just need a little bit more. This is like the NHS again, Nick. They send you those letters that are like, it's time to give blood again. You know, donate today. This is mean. We don't.
This is how you don't. This is actually how blood's donated.
Imagine
kids.
if they actually, yeah. If you say yes, the NHS, they just come to your house with needles and just start extracting away
with a sword.
All right, I've got enough, Nick. I've got enough.
Okay, thanks.
So I'm gonna put this in this drying basin, and I'm gonna let this blood harden over time. And once the blood has hardened, I should then
bet you really gets your gears going, doesn't it? That
really,
hard blood.
Oh yeah.
You fucking dirty shit.
Once it hardens, I can then smelt it into the shards that I need.
Yeah,
here we go.
I bet you can.
Look at this. I'm holding a block of your hardened blood.
And then drinking it.
Look at this. Look at this.
Pouring it all over your body like it's milk.
A block of your flesh, Nick. All right?
Jesus Christ.
All right, let's smelt that up. There we go. And then stuff in like that. Okay. Nick, I believe, what it takes to make a blood infuser.